Hey gente, aquí va todo de nuevo. Vamos a seguir con The Witcher 3. Así que vamos para allá. Espero que se escuche todo bien. A ver, vamos para allá. Espero que se escuche todo bien. A ver, vamos para allá. Espero que se escuche todo bien. A ver, espero que se escuche todo bien. A ver. Sí, se escucha bien, sí. Ok. Y vamos a hacer esta gran misión secundaria. Ahí va, me he equivocado de botón. Ok. Madre mía, el hijo. ¿Para qué no tenía nada? Bueno. Vale, a ver qué nos cuenta Jasper.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ecamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Verás. Vamos a ir por esta vez.
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
A ver.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances?
Ok.
Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Ok. Una espada de madera.
Carol, the
Perfecto.
only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Vale, al atardecer.
Old man knew we left me a
Ok.
gift. What? He never given me nothing but floppy, did he?
What's he schemed up this time?
Vale, una espada de madera. Me irá al atardecer.
Black ones took the same.
¿Para qué hay sangre?
Red too.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
A ver. Vamos a ir por aquí despacito. Tampoco hay prisa. Vale. Giramos por aquí. Ah, por acá. Ok. A ver si me presta las espadas. Si no le pago dinero y ya está.
So good to see you.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know. But Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Bueno. Ya tenemos la espada ropa. Vale. Vamos a ver.
Oh, I've worked out quite the appetite.
Holy moly, you're a...
Ok. O sea que tengo que ir aquí al atardecer. Son las 2. Sobre las 5, supongo.
Novigrad, capital of the world. If they did such...
Ok.
I know some frown upon you, but to me, you're a hero.
Aquí al atardecer. Vale, meditamos al atardecer. Sobre las 6. Ah, del anochecer. Joder, tío. Pero si me había dicho... Bueno, da igual. Hola. A ver.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit.
Verás.
I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Me parece que buen plan. Pues bueno.
This can actually work.
Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, Andrews, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Ay, Dios mío.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Verás.
On guard!
Hay que dejarlo. Sí.
You're better than I thought.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Ala, Jasper, hijo. Bien, joder.
The
Me ha
Crimson
costado,
Avenger triumphs again.
My hair! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
Lo que hay que hacer por lo mío. Joder. Vale. Aquí lo que hay que hacer es cambiaros la arma. Porque yo cuando jugué me dejé esta y casi me matan por tener la espada de madera, tío. Vale. Y ahora esperamos hasta la mañana siguiente y ya. Es bastante sencillo esto. Así que, bueno, vamos para allí. Vale, ya casi he llegado. Esta misión es sencillita, la verdad. O sea que... Vale, hasta la mañana siguiente.
course.
Ah, perfecto.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would do. Go. You've known him longer. Say something.
Vale.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen,
Hala,
you're done
a trabajar.
lollygagging. Get to work.
Oh well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Ok. Pues a buscarlo.
Hey, darling. Like what you see?
Ok. Lo que voy a hacer aquí es guardar estas camisas. Eso lo venderé cuando pueda. Ok. A ver qué se cuenta ya. Vale. 40 metros. Está aquí al lado. Ah, mira, le puedo vender a este. No recuerdo si juega las cartas con este.
Greetings, I dear.
Ah, no puede. Vale.
What do you have on offer?
Así le vendo las cosas. Le voy a vender la espada. Y esto. A ver si tiene algo interesante. Pues... no tiene nada. Voy a reparar esto. A ver si puedo desmontar una cosa. Joder, pues sí. Los restos de piel, restos de cuero. Voy a hacer solo 50 por si más adelante me hace falta. Correa, sí. No, todos estos objetos me los quito. Joder, si yo tengo ya cosas, Lingote de plata, fibra, plata ámbar, cenizas, mineral de hierro, mineral brillante. Madera completamente quemada es esto, sirve para fabricar. Por si acaso. Esto me lo quito por la carne. Vale. Lo dejo así.
So long.
A ver, ya espero que me cuenta.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
Por qué sea.
Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Fine. Let's find the key. Not here.
Now where would she leave?
Ok.
The key.
A ver. ¿Qué tal?
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Shut off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right. So,
Rubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
you said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt. But its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Ahora, ahora nos podemos pillar.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back.
I've still got to stop by Rotlix. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary. Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Ahora, buscar los carteles. Ok. Verás.
As long as the damp don't make me sick.
Espero que no se ligue. A ver. Ah, guay, que lo han destrozado todo. Joder, macho. Verás.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
It's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Porque la gente es tan imbécil, tío, no lo entiendo.
To surrender.
You
Joder, tío. Está tocando las pelotas este, tío. No sé si voy a sobrevivir aquí, ¿eh? Uf, de milagro, chaval. Bueno, a ver. Ahora sí me dejan en paz ya, tío. Qué pesados.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle butter state. Losing his last crowns at the races.
Perfecto.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Rain again. Damn mages.
A ver. No, aquí. Veamos.
The thinking person will see what
No sé si tengo monedas. Me parece que no.
How can I be?
Pues no, no tengo.
Till next time.
Ok, vamos al viaje rápido.
any needs whatsoever.
A ver qué tal. Va, estaba lejos, Las carreras aquí. Ay. Bueno, no se está yendo mal hoy, o sea que no hemos muerto ninguna vez, de momento. A ver, vamos para allí. No sé si tenía que correr en esto. A ver, ¿qué me cuenta?
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. Now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
You've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
A ver si puedo ganar.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
With that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Espero no perder. Espero. A ver. No hay que apostar. Muy mala la ludopatía. Espero ganar. No me apetecía dar 200, la verdad. Todas monedas cuentan. 200 es un buen contrato, Bueno, vamos más o menos bien. Aunque ya se me ha cansado. Vale. Ah, mira, ya ganó. Ay, perfecto.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Bueno, me han dado hasta monedas y todo. Vale, es todo recto. Bueno, mira, ya que estoy, voy a ir aquí. A ver qué es esto. Campamento de bandidos. Ya que estoy aquí al lado. Mira, me han dado una silla magistral. Me ha tocado ir. Más que nada por pelearme con alguien. A mí ya un punto de poder. A ver si puedo subir. No, por aquí no es. Esto no es como Skyrim, tío. Podías ir por cualquier montaña. Qué mal. A ver. No. Necesito seguir un camino, si no me caeré. Por aquí igual. Sí. No. Sí. Perfecto. No, 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 tío. Putos controles. Ok. Vuelvo a saltar y ya está. Tampoco... Perfecto. Un punto de habilidad extra. Nunca viene mal. Ya que estuve al campamento este que hay aquí. Y luego miré al punto a viaje rápido que hay aquí al lado y ya está. ¿Para qué era este hacha? Para poder matar a estos, si no recuerdo mal. Pues sí. Va, es bastante fácil. Ok. Ya podemos ir al punto normal. Vamos aquí. Está aquí al ladito. Perfecto. A ver si empieza a dejar de hacer tanto calor, tío. Joder. Qué mal dormir. A ver. Ok. Va a seguir mejorando esto. Para este necesito dos más. Sacrometeré. Aquí supongo. Ok, vamos a seguir. A ver. Bueno, parece que está todo perfecto. Parece.
We start in G major, and
I told you.
Ya va pillando
Oh,
forma
wow.
esto, ¿no?
See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
A ver.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Bueno, perfecto, supongo.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Vale.
Why not?
That's my boy.
Psst, psst, psst,
The
psst.
foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking,
He's all right.
and she say anything about me?
Ay, qué pesado.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Psst, psst.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the dandelion. Priscilla, she's
What? Speak, man.
she's badly been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Ah,
Attacked?
correcto.
She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Está hecha
I'd say
mierda.
that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this, but not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. You need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Vamos para allá.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
Verás. La gente no anda bien, pero bueno. Vale, vamos para abajo. Como no es la primera vez que me meto por las cloacas.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. So, hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Okay. Vale, nos llevamos esto. No hay nada más, ¿no? No. Joder, tío. Putos bichos, tío. Hay más por ahí. Suena alguien por ahí, pero de momento. Bueno, vamos a seguir por aquí. Ah, disparado a este. Joder, qué puntería.
Lost it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel. Believe me.
Okay.
Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight. No sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Vale, parece que ya no hay más bichos. Parece. No, no hay más.
Take the ladder.
Vale.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Custody. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Vale, vamos a mirar.
Human. Wrong body type. Looks like necrophages got to this one.
Ok. Joder, ¿dónde está la víctima? Por aquí puede ser. Ah, mira que hay más. Joder, ese peña, ¿no?
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard. dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Vamos a ir por orden.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Vale, torso.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Vale, hay que examinarlo.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Ay, ay.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. I'm afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the work.
Okay.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue in stronger proportions. It's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Ok, pues hay que examinar la cabeza otra vez, tío.
Let's look at his head.
Notice anything else?
Vale.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murder gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
A ver la boca.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
Wonder why. The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Vale. Las manos.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Vale, las piernas.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor. His genitals, we ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Bueno, pues
We'll
acaso.
see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages, no sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Vale.
Alright, think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Vale, vamos a esto.
Friends.
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebyran's was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Hala.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Verás.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Ahora, a seguir investigando. Vale.
Sick of it all. Your very presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Mira, este es el más cercano.
Ah. What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Joder. Sí que hay cadáveres tirados,
You, Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye. How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no art. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Nah, tío. Nivel de persuasión de dime que no.
I'd advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guys will be hiding your ass for you counter free.
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
But he's clever, lads. More cleverer than you. They know Eustace. Know they want me on their side. 'Cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A grave, the crematorium, or elsewhere.
Qué payaso.
For coin? Fine. Have some. Now talk. What did you find on him?
Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing as solid new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Yo le hubiera cortado la cabeza, pero bueno. No, no puedo matarlo. Vaya por Dios. Vale. Así que necesito poner este aquí sí o sí. Pues vaya. Pues ahí lo dejo.
Lovely natural surroundings.
Vale. Vamos a examinar esto. Ok, a ver si puedo entrar. ¿Por dónde se entraba? ¿Por aquí? No. Ah, si está en la casa de... No. Me parece que era por la puerta esta que había aquí. Ah, por aquí arriba. Esto está cerrado, ¿no? Ah, llamar, vale. Qué calor hace, tío.
Anyone home?
Be gone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But a sleep sound at least.
Oh,
so who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burning another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. It's too awful.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Why, he were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But he were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, 'tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag. And other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Vale, pues ya está.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Ok. A ver qué hay aquí.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Ok.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
No sé si hay algo más por aquí. Para que había como una crucifijo o algo así.
Winds howling.
A ver.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Ok, vamos a investigar esto un poco.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes, humanoid, completely rotten. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Nothing interesting.
Vale. Y ahora al callejón. Es lo último que queda. Bueno. Vamos para allá. Ah, bueno, no está muy lejos. Eso está bien.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Hey, handsome.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Human. Priscilla's. A brazier. This time of year.
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
You're in for it. Take him from the back! So get on there!
Casco de gente, tío. ¿Por qué la gente es tan imbécil, tío?
Not too late to surrender.
Ay, Dios mío.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Vale. Vamos a seguir investigando.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way.
Okay.
So, what is it?
Vale, no hay nada más. Okay.
Take care now. And I got a murder.
Vale, ya nos podemos pirar de aquí. Ok. A ver. Vale. Ya casi hemos llegado. Ok.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Otro muerto más. Joder.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice view. Especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
No.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Ok, pues para allá vamos.
Till next time, Master.
A ver. Vale, es todo recto y un poco en el lateral. Vale. A ver.
Double size.
Joder, tío, me he ido para acá de nuevo. Bueno, mira, puedo ir por aquí. Me parece que es por aquí. ¿Por qué no marcaré los sitios, tío? Ay, Dios. A ver si es por aquí. Creo que sí, ¿no? No, me parece que me he ido para otro lado. Joder, tío, qué idiota. Pues sí, me cago en su... Vaya que estoy, voy aquí. Eso por no marcarlo, tío. Ok. Vale, vamos directos. Uf. A ver si esta vez no la lío mucho. Ok.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my ass out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Ah, corre.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We've been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in High Square. Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Oh, Dios.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Ah, corre. ¿Por dónde se ha escapado, tío? No, por aquí no ha ido, ¿no? Sí, ha ido por aquí.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Sí, por ahí ha ido.
There he is! Get him!
Venga ya, tío. En serio me tengo que matar contra estos, tío. Me manda cojones.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
Qué retraso.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
I don't know. Too early to draw any conclusions. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
A ver quién es la siguiente víctima.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too.
Okay.
Won't get away this time.
Vale, vamos para allá. Vale. A ver. Vamos a ir rápido. Qué calor hace, coño. Ay, a ver. Vamos para allá.
Something stinks. Decomposing flesh. Human flesh.
Vale, ya casi he llegado. Ok.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Vale, hay que seguir para arriba.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed.
Puto
Promise to
enfermo,
play
eh.
with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Try it, you bastard.
Bueno, ya que le gusta quemar a la gente. Por gilipollas.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Vale, ya me puedo pirar de aquí. A ver dónde coño está la puerta aquí. Vale, vamos por acá.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
Vale, ya me puedo pirar. Joder, a ver qué pasa aquí. Qué pesadilla. Pero qué coño. Ah, pues vaya. Pero si he pillado una llave. ¿Qué cojones?
Let me live.
Igual es por aquí. No. A ver, por curiosidad. No sé qué misión sería esa. Ven, va a seguir.
You were vulgar one.
Ok, vamos para allá. Vale, queda poquito ya. Vale, menos de 100 metros, ya estamos. Joder, sí que estaba lejos, pensaba que estaba más cerca. Vale, ya hemos llegado. Vale, vamos para arriba.
How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do. She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calamina. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Yes, Geralt?
Found and killed the murderer. It was Nathaniel. Caught him red-handed at Kate's. He was just about to cut into his next victim. Innkeeper wanted to keep me out. Important customer, he said.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Vale. ¿Qué es esto?
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shani. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission. You can't argue with them.
Vale, pues ya está.
Farewell.
Vale. Voy a mirar si hay alguna misión más. No, por aquí no. Un juego que consigue las cartas de... Ah, vale, mira. No me acordaba de esta. Vale, vamos a subir por abajo. Ok. Vale, pues vamos a hacer esta misión. No tiene pinta de ser complicada, supongo. Igual luego... Vale. Vamos despacio. Vale, ya casi hemos llegado. Un poco más. Joder, pues sí que estaba lejos, Ok. Que saque arriba, ¿no? Ah, sí.
Locked. It looks like Zed's inside, and in hot water. Gotta find another way in.
Ok, otra entrada. Ya empezamos. Por aquí, pues. A ver. Sí, para que hay que ir por aquí. parece.
What say we up over to a brothel this evening?
Sí, hay que saltar ahí. Vale. Ah, pues está muerto, ¿no? Sí. Estupendo. Siempre matan a todos, tío. Menuda ciudad de mierda. Verás.
Find it? No. Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried, didn't I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well, at least we got the Isengrim card.
Greetings.
Come on, Ringo. Time to
Joder,
shine. Get
ya
him!
empezamos, tío. Porque es siempre igual. Tomar por culo, tío. La gente siempre.
They were looking for something. Isengrim, they were looking for something. Square-tailed deck. Ledger might be worth something. They were looking for something. Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there. Must be the names of people Zed sold cards to. Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
I wish my man were as brave as you.
Wonderful.
Vale, que darle el libro. Vamos para allá. Vale. Ok. Ah, puedo jugar con él. A ver.
Round of Gwent.
I never refuse.
A ver si puedo ganar. Vale, tengo las de este. Vale, vamos para allá. A ver qué cartas tengo. Vale. Me voy a quitar esta y esta. Vale. Hubiese preferido otra clase de cartas, pero bueno, ni tan mal. Vale, entrego esta. A ver qué cartas me tengo. Vale. Bueno. Voy a pasar, yo creo. A ver qué hace, por curiosidad. Me ha dejado ganar, vale. Turno de rival, a ver qué usa. Vale, voy a usar esta. Ya sé qué carta voy a usar. Sabía, tío. Bueno, voy a usar esta. Es que no sé si va a pasar o va a seguir jugando. Yo creo que va a pasar, pero... pues no. Hostias, ahí lo he hecho bien. A ver si pasa ya, tío. Pues no, no va a pasar. Joder, tío, qué peso. Vale, pues uso esta. Joder, macho, qué pesadilla. Vale, pues uso esta. A ver qué dos cartas tengo. Vale, pasa. Voy a seguir usando estas. Uso otra vez esta. Vale, uso esta. $40, ok. Vale. $22. No sé si lo he jugado así bien, pero le he quitado bastantes cosas. A ver si gano, tío. Ok. De momento voy a usar estas. Vale. Uso esta. A ver qué más tiene, tío. Ok. Uso esta. Vale. Uso esta. Bueno, de momento no vamos mal, ¿eh? Del 1 al 10, ¿no? Vale, de estas voy a usar esta. Yo creo que he ganado, ¿eh? Según lo que tenga, claro. Pero yo creo que he ganado. Vale. A ver qué tiene. Ok. Tendría que tener una carta que me quite... Vale, he ganado. Uf.
Seems I won.
Right fucking shock given your frankly amateur deck. Here, take this card. You need it. You can do well to fix your collection. You're downright porous. Don't need you bringing me shame a good dandelion for that. You might skim something off your mate Roach. He's said to have good cards, that one.
Zoltan.
A ver.
About these cards.
You got them?
Got the Isengrim card.
Show it here. Ha! The sails are beautiful. Zed give you much trouble?
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderers.
Won't cry over spilt Zed. What about the other cards?
Va a decirle esto.
Zoltan, sure this business isn't getting a little too dangerous? I mean, men are dying over these cards.
Just Zed. Believe you me, he wasn't an innocent bystander. Besides, I'm certain you snuffed his killers out on the spot, so why worry? Tell me about the other.
Didn't find the other cards.
Fuck. Bugger must have sold them.
Listen, got Zed's ledger.
Show me. Entries show him selling the cards to Caesar Billison and the Ravi. Could have been worse. We need to pay him a visit.
Zoltan, think I've done what I was supposed to do. Gotta see to some other matters.
Shame, as I could use some.
Zoltan?
No, otra vez todo.
About those...
You got them?
Got the Isengrim.
Show it here.
Zed's dead.
Won't cry.
Didn't find the...
Fuck.
Que volver a hacer esto, vale.
Who's Caesar Billson?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fella once, but so high and mighty now you can't drink with him. Not and go fishing.
Fishing?
We met at the Anglers Club, the pride of the Pontar. But Caesar don't show around there no more. So caught up in his new role, he almost never leaves his house.
At least we won't have to run around town looking for him. Ravi, who's he?
A common listen.
Vale.
Zoltan, seems awful important to you. I'll try to get you those cards.
Thanks, Geralt. You can see Caesar together. Meet me outside his townhouse. The gaudiest eyesore on Hierarch Square. Get the facade painted gold. And if you want to see Ravi first, I'd look for him at the Golden Sturgeon if I were you.
All right. See you later.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravi. Beat him about the ears a bit. He'll cave. Well, good luck to you, Geralt.
Ok. O sea que Jasper tiene otra carta, A ver.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
Got a portrait of Hierarch Himmelford I'm willing to part with. Want it?
Yes, those halfling painters. This one of theirs? Wonderful. I put this up at the Rosemary in time. It'll make those temple guard inspections so much easier.
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl. Give her a smile. Notice her shoes. Let her chat about them a bit. And she'd turn into a wellspring of passion.
Vale. Pues adiós. Ruido con zorda. Joder, se pone a llover. Sí, está lloviendo. Vale, vamos primero a por este. Y luego iremos a por el otro. Ok. A ver qué tal. Vale, todo recto. Ya estamos. Todas las veces que he venido al estudio, tío. Joder. Ah, está abajo. Ah, por aquí. Ya verás.
How about that? It's the flea-ridden mutant. Join us, please. Ravi loves company. Look how happy he is to see us. You happy, Ravi?
Sure, he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger in his back.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the situation. Our mutual friend Ravi was just about to play for his life, and
Oh, you got the card. What else do you want?
if you'd just given it up instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be out of your hair already. As it is, that's all your fingers broke. So, it seems the witcher will have to play for you. Sound good? Ravi's on board. What do you say? We add some spice to the game. Raise the stakes. Ravi's life and the Latardis card. Fancy that?
Vale.
Agreed.
And here I thought you'd be no fun at all. Let's play, let's play!
Vale, pero gana. Si no lo matan, o sea que tampoco... A ver. Veamos qué cartas me tocan, tío. No me gusta empezar, pero bueno. Vale. Vale. Bueno, no me han tocado malas cartas. Vale, Voy a quitarme esta. Y esta. Ok. Y empiezo yo, ¿verdad? Ok. A ver qué más me toca. Vale, perfecto. Vale, mi rival pasa. Voy a pasar yo también. Bueno. Estoy por usar esta y la otra. Nah, voy a pasar. A ver mi rival qué hace. Ah, vale, va a jugar. Hostia, no me lo esperaba, la verdad. O sea, gasta una carta para... No entiendo, tío. Vale, 5, 6, fuera. Mi turno. Vale. Vale, me da un poquito igual eso. Joder, sí que tiene cartas de ese estilo, ¿no? Bueno, ya que estoy. Esto es peor para él, no para mí, o sea que... Ya con esta creo que le he ganado. Pues sí. Qué cartas más malas, tío. Lo he destrozado. Adiós. Pues ahora.
Yes! Curb your enthusiasm, mate, and sit still or you'll hurt yourself. But he won! So, now we'll play something else.
Bueno, no era... Vale, perfecto.
Thanks. Don't know how I'll repay you.
Natalis card will do just fine.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you prefer some other? Got a whole array you might like.
I'm in a hurry.
The Natalis card, of course. Here.
Ya va. Vale, ya tengo otra. Bueno, pillo esto ya que estoy. Vale, nos vamos aquí. Siempre liándola, tío. Ok. Vámonos de aquí. Vale. 80 metros. Va, esto está aquí al lado. Uf.
fire here. How'd you make out with Ravi?
Got the Natalis card.
Excellent. Now we've just Caesar Bilzen to fleece, and we'll be home free. We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and search his cabinet of curiosities. It certainly keeps the calm here.
So what's in this cabinet?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it.
Qué bien.
I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me what's been done. Let's go.
Ok, vamos para allá.
Shivi!
Caesar Bilzen. Remember our quarrel about who's king of the Ponta?
The Pipe's king of the Ponta.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come empty-handed.
Who's he?
Well, him. Oh, that's Geralt.
Does Geralt fish?
Claro, ¿por qué no?
Cast an earthworm the other day. Caught this huge perch.
In the Ponta?
You betcha.
Can't listen to this hogwash sober. Come in!
A beber, claro que sí.
So what's the Xanders and eager biters if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's because you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently, I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like time-flavoured shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this time...
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
Lucio Percas.
Happen to like Xander.
You're a witcher! But you shoving them potions shits a delicacy to you.
A witcher? Never mentioned he was a witcher.
Bilzen, did you hear Vibo Matilda last cast a pea and caught a young pike?
Ah, cocksuckers lying like always. Ponter Pike aren't so dim-witted to go after his rotten peas. You need live bait. Or night crawlers, though the pike aren't as eager. Run away. Once, dug up a crawly so fat and lovely I started drooling. Would have eaten it myself.
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what do you and your pals use up at Kaer Morhen?
Bombas, va, por hacer la gracia.
Bombs.
How's that?
Bilzen, heard many jests lately. Though, true enough, that one wasn't very funny. Geralt, go fetch us another bottle.
Right. Can see the bottom of this one.
Hala, a robar. Joder.
Sure, played that on us too.
So,
Okay.
when are you gonna go noodling for catfish?
I'm done fishing with you.
Vamos a mirar a ver qué hay por aquí. Aquí no hay nada. Tampoco.
Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer's open.
Ok. Epa, tú que la lío.
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Fits perfectly. Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic.
Vale.
Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it. Ah, here's Fringilla. Rope with which Stefan Skellen was hanged.
Vale, aquí pillamos esto.
A set of Aranahid's necklace. Wonder if it's the real thing. Joachim de Ved's skull.
Ya que puedo pillar las cosas. Sí.
Curiosity. Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition. Portrait of Emperor Emir. Tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say.
Ok, yo creo que ya he pillado todo, ¿no? Sí. Ok, vámonos para abajo. Aunque yo hubiese cerrado la puerta, pero bueno.
Seems to me I've heard of you before.
Verás.
Sultan, time we were on our way.
I suppose so. It's growing late.
Wait now. Leaving already? Where's that bottle you went to fetch?
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message? What kind of message?
Mr. Cleaver's very unhappy.
Now, just a minute. If any discrepancies have cropped up in the books, I can explain everything.
Verás.
Wait. Grab him. And you two, get lost.
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing the witcher.
Well, up to it, lads. Haven't you got all day?
Not your lucky day.
Por imbéciles.
Thanks. Oh, how will I ever explain this to Cleaver?
I'd recommend a letter.
Right. Got a pack.
Good luck then. Farewell.
Hala.
You've a soft heart after all, Geralt. Oh, by the by, splendid job with that last one. Blood splatter nearly hit the ceiling.
Looked through Caesar's cabinet upstairs.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Emir, Joachim de Ved's skull, Vatier de Rideau's dagger, the rope they hanged Skellen with.
Oh, shite. Disgusting fellow. I think I shook hands with him. But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few would pay a tidy sum for it. Some go in for that sort of thing.
No.
If you say so.
Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spelling of some sort. I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Triss is no longer around. So, got the full set of cards. What now?
Now we collect a shite load of coin for them. Let's go.
Ok. A ver. ¿Por cuánto dinero? Vayan a recordar que vamos a empezar un nuevo juego. Hades. A ver qué tal se nos da.
The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke silk, no doubt about that. You know me, Geralt. I'm not prejudiced against anyone, as long as they pay.
Vale. ¿Cómo odia a este pavo?
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed, more or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now. Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it.
Payaso, tío.
Bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it. With our coin. Chase the horse, son. I'll tend to the others.
Okay. Joder, pero no me deja irme, tío. Qué puto asco.
Not your lucky day.
No, tío, se piró. Joder, macho.
Go on, Geralt. After him. I'd only slow you down.
Ah, ok, ya puedo ir. O sea que los tenía que matar, sí o sí. Venga, Geralt, hijo. Joder, macho. Qué mierda de... Oh.
What? Can't understand a word.
Nada por ese gilipollas. Como odio a los que se creen más, ¿sabes? Joder, macho. Qué imbécil es la peña. Sinceramente. Pero bueno. Ah, ok, se ha ido por aquí. Ay, Dios mío. ¿Dónde está? No se ha ido por aquí, güey. Cago en... Ah, se ha ido por abajo. Joder, pues sí que ha bajado. Ok. Ah, mira, sí me han abierto. A ver, este idiota.
Leave me, spiving drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha, highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
No, por culo.
No. Rather make sure this was our last meeting.
Por gilipollas. Me ha intentado matar, tío. Lo voy a dejar libre. Para que más adelante me joda. Anda la mierda.
So, you get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's grand. Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I've never managed without you, so you choose.
Las cartas.
If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
Kinda curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the King of Beggars right away. Surprise the prick.
Good luck, Sultan.
Thanks, Geralt. Remember, the catfish is the king of the pond.
Ok. Me quedé las cartas. A ver cuáles son. Igual son una mierda, pero bueno. Como he dicho, yo prefiero las cartas. Vale, esta es una de las que me han dado. El otro era uno de estas. Me ha mirado esas de estas, joder. Vale, puedo quitar dos. Bueno, no está ni tan mal. Vale, voy a mirar si me queda alguna misión más aquí. Yo creo que no, ¿verdad? Ah, mira, me queda esta. Vale, hay que ir hasta allí. Vale, aquí en el lateral hay un viaje rápido. Se ve perfecto. Ok. Pues para acá. A ver. No me quedan más misiones aquí. Así de hacer. Vale. Ah, o sea que es esta que le tengo que pillar la carta. Ah, joder. Ok. Vale.
You play coin trip?
Yes. There's no one to play against here. If you've got a deck, pull it out.
Good luck.
Vale, a ver si la ganamos. Vale, me voy a quitar una de estas. Vale, iniciamos. A ver. Vale, empieza mi rival, perfecto. No me gustan las cartas que me han tocado hoy. No son muy buenas. Según lo que tenga. Ok. Vale, voy a pasar. Así tiene que usar una carta más. Mínimo una carta más. Bien. A ver qué uso. Nada, pasa. Vamos a estar bien. Igualados. Perfecto. A ver quién gana. Sí, el hoyo. Tengo 37 puntos asegurados. No, 30. Vale, voy a usar estas. A ver qué tiene, tío. Vale. Esta la dejaré para la última. Vale. Meto esta aquí. Creo que le voy a ganar, creo. Ok. Era previsible que haría algo así. Pero bueno. A ver. Y a ver ahora qué usa. Le quedan 2 cartas solo, tío. Uff. Hostias, Como esas dos sean de las de arriba me gana. Ah, pues no. Bueno.
Congratulations. Here. You earned the card.
Know anyone else worth playing?
I've heard of a man came through Novigrad recently. You might be interested to know he's also a witcher.
Lambert, no jodas.
I know Lambert. Had no idea he played Gwento.
Not the only acquaintance you can challenge. Tala's a keen gambler and has a sharp deck. He's in the area.
Ok. Epa. Vale, me han dado una carta de estas. Sí. Voy a quitar este. No tengo ninguna repetida, ¿verdad? No. Hombre, esta baraja es interesante. Pero prefiero la que tengo. O sea que hay uno que no va a salir aquí. Ah, que Lambert está en otra región. Ah, guay, ha ocurrido un error. Joder, tío. Me cago en su... Así de la nada. Bueno, espero que se haya guardado. Bueno, aún así lo iba a quitar ya. Nah, lo voy a quitar ya. A veces pasa en la Play, no sé por qué. Bueno, gente. Mañana seguimos... Bueno, seguimos no. Vamos a empezar con Hades, que es un juego que me gustó bastante. Y como no es lineal, que te puede... Bueno, mañana lo veréis. Me gustó mucho. Así que bueno, espero que os haya gustado el directo de hoy. Y mañana seguiremos con Hades, como he dicho. Ahora si vemos por Twitter diré las horas y tal, aunque ya los debéis saber. Así que bueno, hasta mañana. Adiós.